Hello, and welcome back to more Let's Play Clock Tower 3. In the previous episode, we found out that the guy is trying to become an entity, and in order to do that, he has to perform the ritual of engagement, which requires him to cut out our heart and drink our blood as a 15-year-old rooter. That's the ritual of engagement, and that'll make him become the entity. But apparently he can't cut our
Blend in with the entity.
he can't cut our heart out by himself, so he has subordinates to do it. And so the next pair of subordinates that he sent after us is apparently Scissor Man and Scissor Woman, who have taken off with Dennis, our childhood friend, who was going to help us, but they're threatening to kill him if we don't let them cut out our heart, which obviously we can't let them do. So now we're just wandering around this scissor hospital, and we picked up a looking glass, and now we'll figure out what it's gonna do. So, without further ado, my assumption is we're gonna literally be in a mirrored version. Yep.
That
I
makes
called
sense.
that out immediately.
Mirror.
Take me out from here. Release form. Well, he'll want that back in the normal world at least. Won't get much use of it here, I assume. I think this is the quietest the game has ever been, though. What is it, triangle? Yeah. There's like no music or anything going on. Oh, that was just lavender water? Well, maybe because I've cleared the seal on this side, the seal will also be cleared on the other side.
That would mirror it.
Yeah. Oh, well. What if I didn't come this way? What if I walked back that way? Technically, that door is locked, isn't it? Yeah, this door won't open. So technically, she has no possible way of getting to me over here unless she comes through that hole. Hey, you don't know I'm here. Be gone. that just worked. Okay. I'm kind of shocked that that worked. I figured she like break physics somehow. Oh great, the moths that give away my position. Yep, that was instantaneous.
Well, you know how moths are.
Yeah.
Always giving away people's positions.
That's what they do. Tricky fellows. Hello. Photo of a child. Alright, so I assume I can now solve the issue with the two corpses that I ran into. Oh, I don't think I'll be hiding this time. Well, that's interesting. A whole ass animation for that. Labeled key C. I'm glad I came back and double checked that. Snippety snap. I don't know about that noise. Yoink. Yeah, go figure.
It's showtime! Ow! That hurts!
Good. That's the point.
I think you should apologize instead of hurt.
Come on, Alyssa!
No.
Come on, Alyssa!
No. Don't you look through that TV screen. Get out of here.
Come on, Alyssa!
Have you read any of the classic Batman and Robin comics?
Not a ton of them.
Me either.
I've read the very first issue that had the Joker in it because I was interested about his first appearance.
Fair. I've not read a lot of the Batman comics. I read more Superman comics than Batman comics, despite the fact that I prefer Batman over Superman. Yeah, that did work.
I
Oh,
have
that's
mixed
sort of-
feelings because he's been like dark and brooding for so long that it might be difficult to go back to pulp fiction Batman.
True. Because that was definitely a different type of character.
Essentially Adam West Batman.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Nah, I hear you. I wanted to get through the DC comic books, and I had that master list that I was following there for a bit. But, it's just so hard. There's so many comics, and honestly, none of it's interconnected for a very hot minute. I don't even know what door he opened. Was that upstairs, downstairs? Where is he? Well, apparently that's considered a different part of the map. Because it stopped him from chasing me. Thank you. I don't think I've ever properly used one of the repellent arrows, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Bonk, bonk, bonk. You know what I haven't done in a hot minute? Save. You know, I think I'll actually go back down this way and save.
That is fair.
Come on, Alyssa!
Before I do something stupid. Because I think it was just in here. It's not that far to get to it. And I've cleared out all the ghosts, so other than Mr. Scissorman chasing us around on this side, it should be quick, simple, easy to get over here. Fact. Boom. Alyssa. I do find it extremely amusing that right after we played through Alan Wake and all this nonsense, and then we made the joke that they needed to add Alan Wake to Dead by Daylight. They literally did.
They announced him, yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, there's a lot of similarities between the setup to Dead by Daylight and the setup to Alan Wake.
Exactly.
So it made a lot of sense.
Oh yeah, for sure. It made a shit ton of sense. Two sprints this time. Is this the Badlands? Oh. Symbol disappeared. Is this just the end of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep?
Yodohe Adohe Adonai Ton Ne Shibolat.
Well, they got the creepy old man anyway.
Adohe Adonai Ton Ne
I
Shibolat.
think he's speaking Latin.
Grandpa?
It's the clock tower. Are we about to get chased by a scissor man and scissor woman in a clock tower?
That would be extremely meta.
Wouldn't it?
Today is Alyssa's 10th birthday. The ruder powers will become visible any time now. Alyssa is growing up into a lovely young lady. She is everything to me, and I wish for nothing more than to watch over her all her life. But I know that is not to be. Every step she takes towards adulthood is a step away from me. Must I leave her? I want so much to be with her always. I have stumbled across an incredible document, an account of a ceremony called the Ritual of Engagement. It is written that by obtaining the heart of a Ruder on her 15th birthday and drinking her blood, a person can be transformed into an entity and receive the gift of immortality. I am disgusted by the nature of this ritual, of course, but at the same time, there is a part of me that cannot resist its allure. If I tore out Alyssa's heart with these hands and partook of her blood, I could be joined with her for all eternity. Am I capable of such a monstrosity? Must I desecrate
So I
my
was right.
beloved in order to
It
save
is the
oneself?
grandfather.
Yet another amazing discovery. The legend of Lord Burroughs. In the document is a mysterious triangular crest. It is said that the one who is able to decipher the secrets of the crest will be able to become an entity. I suspect that this too is related to the ritual of engagement.
Boros.
But what could the letters A, D, and N signify? I must know. Somehow, I must uncover the truth. The answer is hiding out there somewhere.
Boros. You telling me this is a clock tower game?
I had my suspicions, but I still wasn't sure.
Well, they just spelt it out for us there. If you had any doubts about what the plot of this game was.
Is this Nightcry too?
Yes, yes it is. I'm glad you caught on.
Nice.
Was that game actually... That's a man. Was that game actually good? Nightcry?
Certainly was a game.
It certainly was a game, you're right.
I don't know if it was good. I don't think it was terrible.
It's definitely, like, if they had worked out some of the bugs, it's definitely what I would have considered a modern take on Clock Tower. But they definitely needed to work out some of them bugs. That, I think parts of the story weren't properly explained well. Not entirely, anyway. Because off the top of my head right now, I couldn't tell you what the plot of that game was. I think there was like a ritual involving a mask. And when they were on a boat, they crash landed on an island that was associated with that mask. No one knew about it except for maybe the professor or something like that. And then it turns out that they crash landed on purpose or something. I can't remember.
Something like that. All I can think of is the guy that met his end to a
Fucking pop machine.
Coca-Cola machine. That truly was the campiest of deaths.
No, I agree. It was hilarious though. Can't go any further, the stairs have crumbled away. Well, I'm glad they had me walk all the way up there just to find that out. A huge staircase, and I think there's a little bit of slowdown when I'm on it,
Go figure.
which makes it even longer to walk down. Oh, this is still part of the building, okay. For a moment I thought I walked back outside. These are some wild camera angles, that's for sure. Can I fall off this cliff? No. That is a whole ass shimmy animation. She's taking her time.
It's dangerous.
Yeah, no, it's dangerous. Especially with that ghost coming through.
There's ghosts.
Although the ghost actually did not seem to care all too much that I was here. Do we even care about Dennis anymore? Is that still a plot point? It's kind of gone.
It'll show up randomly. It's fine. I imagine Dennis is where we're gonna end up fighting one of them.
Fair.
Or both of them.
I can't get in from here. You know what that means?
You don't suppose the game will have you fight both of them at the same time.
Almost guaranteed they will.
That's gonna be rough.
That's the obvious progression of this formula that they've been doing. I'm gonna check over here real quick, but I'm getting the feeling that yep, I'm gonna have to shimmy all the way back across, aren't I? Oh, don't you even start with me, woman. You get back over there. I literally can't defend myself on here. Granted, it might have been quicker if she killed me. At least I would have been sent back to the beginning of the area. Instead of having to sit here and shimmy. You know what I still think would have been a really good idea? If they had taken the NES game Sweet Home and split it up into like a third-person over-the-shoulder type game, split between like the 5 different characters where each character gets their own item, and then you progress through the game that way, kind of like an Until Dawn spoof, sort of.
Right.
I think that would have been an extremely good idea. To be fair, Sweet Home might be approaching public domain soon.
No, well, not the game.
No, not the
I don't
game.
know about
The movie,
the
though.
book or the movie, but
Plus, I don't know how Japan's public domain system works either. It's slightly different than our own.
yeah, it's gonna be different from ours. But was the movie in color?
Yes.
Then nowhere close.
Nowhere close.
You know what movie entered our public domain this year?
Well, I mean, Steamboat Willie for one.
Come on, Alyssa.
The first talkie. The first movie with actual voice done.
I see. Employees memo. I received orders from Ralph and Jemima to kill still more. I cannot continue in this fashion. I killed 10 last week, and this week they want 20. When will it stop? Soon there will be not a person left in the entire village. I must do something about this. They are to be imprisoned in the kitchen. One of the steel bars on the window can be removed. I do hope that they are able to see that before it is too late. And once they escape, I pray that they will tell the world of the atrocities that goes on behind these walls.
That's where we're at in terms of movies. We're nowhere close to color films. We just had the first movie with actual talking in it.
Fair.
Come on, Alyssa.
Come on, move. Get out of here.
Right now, the era of movies we're getting is 1927.
1920. Yeah, okay, so it's gonna be a minute, because I think Sweet Home released in 1989. 1989, okay.
1989, so basically 1990. It's gonna be a long while.
Oh, wow. Assuming it runs by a similar public domain system. Okay. Well, it doesn't appear that there was anything up where that guy was, other than him trying to kill me. There wasn't anything to do on the other section. I just shimmied until I basically almost died of boredom. Come back here and refill my flask and save again real quick.
Come on, Alyssa.
The only thing that I've gotten is a note that said something about the bars, but I'm kind of worried I'm going to try and go all the way back to where that section of bars was now that I have the note, in hopes that now I'll be able to remove the bars to squeeze in, but then I'm going to get all the way over there and it still say I can't get in from there. And it'll just have been wasted time. But I have literally nothing else to work off of, so I suppose we'll give it a go. I'll check one more thing before I try and go back over to where those bars is. Is there anything up against this back wall? Have I checked that yet? There is not. Okay. Bars it is. Is that this way? Or is this where Scissor Guy was? I think this is where Scissor Guy was. Yeah, I think that's where Scissor Guy was. Yeah. His music started playing again. So I want to cross the river.
Next year we get Popeye, the Sailor Man.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, he enters the public domain next year.
Yeah, we should be getting a lot of those older cartoons here soon.
The Looney Tunes start hitting it in 2030.
2030.
In the 2030s, that's when a bunch of the Looney Tunes hit.
Gotcha.
And then you got like Superman and Batman in the 2050s.
I am so glad those bars let me in. I was gonna be so sad if it wouldn't. There's an old jotting pad on the desk. If you wish to open the other path, calm the flames.
Easy.
What this? You know, lady, I actually did not mean to do that.
There you are! Slice and dice!
You've really brought this upon yourself. That's all I could say. Suppose I'll go this way, because I don't have any other reference. I think I need some kind of water to quell those flames, so... Whew, save. January 5th, 2000. Oh, this one's
I have
voiced.
trudged around the blasted continent until my shoes are almost worn through, but it is no use. Where is the castle of Lord Burroughs? That is the only place where the mystery of the triangular crest can be solved, I feel sure. It is hard to believe that 3 years have flown by since I embarked on my journey. I am not a smidgen closer to finding Burroughs Castle. Meanwhile, I grow older by the day, and my health continues to decline. I am certain that Nancy has by this time found my journals, and realized my plan to seize Alyssa's heart on her 15th birthday to carry out the ritual of engagement. How Alyssa must have grown in my absence. How I wish to be with her, to be one with her. And yet, I do not have the courage to perform the ritual. What do I do? If I do nothing, I am no better than her father. This Hamilton, at least, should have spine.
Interesting. Well, at any rate, it's
Slice
been.
and dice.
This game.
It has been.
It has been 30 minutes. So, I'm gonna go ahead and bring this to a close here. Looks like we'll have a very interesting start in the next episode. So, thank you all for watching. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode where we will run away from Puppet Lady again. So, until then.